Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Axxicus, and we live. We're about to blast some Last Epoch. There was an update to the game. It's just firing up right now. All right, about to start the nighttime hobby. All right, let's get this game fired up. Need you to be coming out of my headphones, and then we need to play online. Boom. Level 97. Primalist Druid. Who's spec'd into Swipe Werebear because I'm a stubborn bugger who just loves to play my class fantasy. But we're pushing through. And what the plan for tonight is to push the corruption as high as I've ever seen it in a monolith. So right now, I think my highest corruption is in the 169 neighborhood. I also have 69 subscribers. So we're going to try to push that to 200 and 100 respectively. So here's a monolith web I have going on in the Stolen Lands. And that's up to 160, and I do have a gaze out there. So this one seems viable. Definitely seems like the closest thing I've got to 200 right now. So the main race tonight is obviously for experience and corruption, which I think is part of that ultimately, because as you're seeing down here, like there's 126% increased experience gained at this corruption level. So in saying that, I think we're ready to rock here. And I'm thinking my next move is to get out to this beacon. So let's do that. All right. Yeah, I might as well pick up that chest. Okay, a sword. Promising. Ooh, we always got to try to hit some long rampages, too. That's the name of the game. I realized that everything fucked up I've thought of Rampage, how sometimes it stops, and some of what I've experienced is lag, like not hitting the dungeon ability on Chronomancer Julra sometimes. I realized little this week as I was typing some things out that I think it's my keyboard. My keyboard has, I think, run its course. When you play ARPGs, and then I think about how long I've actually had this keyboard and mouse for, it started to clue into me that, like, oh my gosh, it's not even capturing all my button presses. And I got a new keyboard and mouse incoming later this week. Okay, we're sealing this gate and then getting to the beacon. Get a good bit of haste from my rampage, so I like to use it even when I'm not running places. I need it to fight these annoying brats. Alright, we are officially into the session here. Yo, what is this? Not sure how to pronounce that name. Diffs. It's a pleasure for you to join us, or me, and I know it's a late night for you, buddy. So, what's up? We're blasting this monolith here. We're gonna try to get to 200 corruption as fast as we can tonight. Hopefully crank up the experience as well, because man alive, the grind at the end of this, especially after level 95, but even after level 90, oh man, it takes a long while if you don't know what you're doing, like me. Yeah, you were telling me about your Void Knight today. Not a great leveling experience so far. Oh, I still got a mage up here. Sorry, that's... Oh. Yeah, I tell you, playing melee is painful. It's painful. I don't know, man. You're not dumb. But, I also know with this druid, when I was trying to do it on my own, it was okay, but when I was hitting a wall like that, I consulted a build guide and it changed everything. I was definitely doing some things that were not optimal. But it's all good. I'm having a lot of fun with the game still. Even though there's been some frustrations along the way. Not gonna lie. Okay, we got a long run. Oh, it's a nice rampage. Let's hit another one. Oh, I fucked that up. Well, Void Knight was looking really cool. The couple clips I saw of Void Knights, they were doing good, but I think it does take a while for like the character to come to life. You gotta kind of you have to get your mastery. I'm not sure what level that was at, but definitely need to do that. And then I felt like level 50 to 70 when you're in, I don't know, getting into the monoliths kind of through the campaign. It was definitely more powerful. Oh. Yeah, I figured you'd be on that, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't play hardcore because I die on this thing a lot. So. And I have been dying unnecessarily, as I was just mentioning that I've realized my keyboard's not catching all the clicks, considering how long I've had it and how many of these types of games I play for a lot of hours. It only makes sense that it's time for a new keyboard. Hammered in. Ah, okay, Whirlwind Hoda. That's in this game. Cool. Yeah, that's a fun... I mean, that's a classic thing for that type of class. It's got to be fun. But yes, there are definitely, and I should be in one now, is like a much better build for what I'm doing, but I'm stubborn as hell, and I'm sticking it out. This is actually not a bad weapon other than... Actually, yeah, damn, even the implicits up there are rolled differently. There's more implicits on this weapon. And the shred armor on hit, damn. damn, I think this might be fine. I'm gonna stash it now, though. I don't want to deal with loot too much. I want to keep blasting.
Take care.
Cool. Yep. Okay, there's our gaze to increase corruption. And this one here right now is 14 corruption, so we'll get up to 174. I've seen higher than that. Maybe what I'll do in the meantime is just try to peg off some experience nodes here. Geez, some long runs into those, though. I continue to love the strategy of these monoliths. I think that's one of the reasons why I keep coming back once you're into this monolith system. And let's face it, man, you play... I think most people play this game for this end game system and just want to try to get through that campaign and leveling process as quickly as possible. But I've really appreciated the strategy that you can bring to that system and the choices that you can make. Okay, this is a good map for a super long rampage, and I'm going to try to hit it right now. Line it up with these lights and go. Oh, dead end. I'm thinking of respecking this once I get to level 100 as this swarm blade thing. It's like a little bug that flies around and does some kind of lightning damage and has some synergies with tornado or something. So this guy Aaron or Action ARPG post a build guide about that, and I'm definitely have been eager to try that out and even been collecting some gear for that along the way. But that's going to be at a later date. What's become very clear to me, though, is there is absolutely no chance of anyone witnessing level 100 tonight. Oh, he was trying that out. Rax was, yeah, okay. I purposely didn't learn or know anything about this game before it launched. I wanted to be as noob as possible before I started my journey, and I'm just more getting into it now. But I'm going to definitely try that Swarm Blade thing out. It looks fun. Although, you know, the one thing about this Swipe Werebear is it might not have been that great at leveling or as fast as a lot of other builds, but it can handle some higher corruption. That is for sure. It's got incredible sustain and tankiness, and a lot of times you can just, as I did right there, just stand in there and take it. That looks pretty cool too, just because of how powerful Ward is looking in this game right now, and I don't think I have that one.
Yes.
Alright. Try to hit some experience nodes, but even these things aren't doing anything to my experience bars right now. Moon spires. Yeah, the bear looks cool. I got this zoom function tonight too. Yeah. Oh, just get out of that lightning. What country are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Where do you reside? So I know it's late for you, so it must be somewhere in Europe. Damn mages. Ah, he psyched me out. Germany, cool. I noticed that that was the third highest demographic viewing my videos right now, behind the US and Canada. I'm in Canada right now myself, on the very east coast, in our own little special time zone, so it's a little closer to your time zone than most of what Canada or America would be. But yeah, I was curious about that. Germans liking the ARPGs, or maybe it was the Diablo 3 content that I was posting earlier, which I might get back to, by the way. That seems to be what everyone wants to watch. There you go, another one. Oh! These flower things are definitely tough. I don't need another arena key, for the love of God. Finally, some experience. Ooh, here we go. Get right to whatever this thing is. Get right to the Diamond Matron. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see that rampage? That was like across the entire map. That was, I think, my best one ever. Hell yeah, dude. That was so satisfying. I gotta stay alive, though. Oh my God, emergency, emergency. Wow, things are picking up here at 160 corruption. Apparently there are things you can't tank as a Werebear Druid. Yeah, we are 1.5 hours ahead of US East Coast here. It's basically like a huge rock in the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Canada. Made him a... Oh my gosh, those sound intense. Air's crunchy cheese sticks, jalapeno. Oh man, classic combo. Cheddar, jalapeno. Can't go wrong with that. What do we got here? Ooh. God, that sounds kind of cool too. Except the throwing attack speed. That's stupid. Almost good helm.
Yes.
I've been a few times to Germany. I've been fortunate enough to travel quite a bit, and I've hit up Germany a few times. It was fun times. Guten Tag, sprechen Sie English? That's about all I remember. But I went to Hamburg and Berlin and Frankfurt I've been to. And lots of places around there. Switzerland and Netherlands. Oh, these mages. I'm gonna stop opening up these mages for a while, because they're dragging me down. I'm gonna have to clip that that German I just pulled off there, man. I think that's gonna send the viewers wild. But maybe I gotta learn some more. Cool. It's a beautiful place, man. I love the foresty nature of everything and the water running through cities. It's a good time. I did a lot of bicycle riding around those cities. And the fact that you can just like bicycle around and hop on a train with your bicycle and just not only get around a city, but get around a country like that is... We're not as fortunate enough to have such great public transportation infrastructure here. Alright, this is a long-ass run to this primeval dragon. Holy crap. We'll stop here. Look at that storm claw. Yeah, it would, you know what, it would be interesting to see what the comparative area is between the island I live on and Germany. I think what was cool too was the few times I've been in the Netherlands, Amsterdam in particular, few of the Germans I met and hung out with was like only like a 40-minute or 1-hour drive from where they lived in Germany. I thought that was wicked to be that close to Amsterdam, but back in the day, you know? Oh, that same amulet. I don't want all those staves.
Yes.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the area of my province in your country. Okay. Hang on. 111,390 square kilometers. 101,390 square kilometers. That's my province. Germany. Oh, fuck. Hell of a lot bigger. 357,592. Yeah, 3 of my islands fit in there. So yeah, small country, but you can get around it good. And it's a hell of a lot bigger than where I am. It's the population of that place. Whoo! 83 million from a 2021 census, but damn! 83 million. There's only like 37 to 40 million in Canada, I'd say. Okay. I have played enough for the gaze. Where's the furthest out? Probably this ring, but also, I don't think I want to fight the shade with these modifiers up. 20% increased damage, 30% health. So actually, I definitely want to do one more echo here. I'll take shred armor. Thanks for tuning in. Say what's up in chat if you're joining. My name's Axe. We're blasting empowered monoliths here on a Swipe Werebear Druid because I'm a stubborn bugger and I'm playing this thing to level 100, come hell or high water. We're on 160 corruption right now, and we're just making our way to the gaze. Just trying to get one more modifier just right on this run, and I'm feeling the pain as I'm trying to talk and play. That is the Blue Yeti Nano in front of me. It's all I can afford for this hobby. Probably sounds like I'm talking into a tin can. But I tell you one thing about the Blue Yeti. When I did go to buy a mic at my local store, and I saw the Blue Yeti, it was the first time I ever knew that they had been taken over by Logitech. The last Blue Yeti that I had back in the day was made by Blue Yeti. Okay, can I pick up some health potions, please? There we go. Now we got a tanky Werebear Druid. It's those lightning things or holy frickin' things that fall out of the sky, man. Those... Oh, I got a rampage bug. Shit. Come on. Right. All that and 2 little pieces of loot in there. It's cool. I'll take it. I don't want to be sorting loot anyways. I just want to keep blasting just like I did. Alright, I think we're ready for the Shade of Orbis. We're gonna crank up the corruption just a bit more. Sounds like a good unique item if anyone's playing Rune Bolt. Where are we going? We're going down to the gaze. Oh shit, I had one more before there. Damn, you need to take 20% increased damage to get there. Alright, well, balls to the wall. What's another 20% damage at this point? What other games have you been playing lately? You into D4, D3? Any other games that grab your attention? Oh yeah, I hear that. There's the Sun Gate. D3, D4, and D2 are cool, man. Yeah, so you're like a Diablo fanboy like me. Yeah, still there's nothing like a fresh D3 season, man, that I love the feeling of. D4's got it a little. I like leveling a character in D4 and getting all the gear and that, but it's just what you do at that point that I struggle with. But yeah, oh man, I've blasted some D3, boy, let me tell you. was actually thinking recently about doing a little more D3. That season 30 must still be going on. And I can keep working on my monk or roll an alt. D2, I've never really played D2, to be honest. I remember that being a thing with friends. I just, for whatever reason at that point in my life, was not into it. But I hear good things. I hear that could be one of the most addictive games out there, which I'm all about. Okay, Shade of Orbis, 160. Never done this high before. Oh, and he's got this thing. This crazy purple thing. Oh. I'm short on potions too. Great. Lightning things. Lightning balls. This thing. Oh, what is this? What is this? Yeah, it doesn't kill things nearly as fast as these other builds that I'm seeing clips of online, but it does the job, man. You can stand in there and tank. I mean, melee is annoying for like shit like this, right? Like I can't be damaging him, but yeah. Yeah, I love that, man. I can do speeds for hours. Favorite pastime of mine. But I always like trying to push towards the end of my playing limit for a season. Although I did think that Monk had a real possibility of getting a 150 down in season 30. It would be tough for me personally, but I think it could do it. Normally my strategy, although I don't know, man, what's your take on solo self-found? I appreciate the challenge and knowing that everyone's on, for the most part, a level playing field there, and I feel like I have a better chance to compete on the leaderboards, but at the same time, it's always been really fun for me to play like a barb and a demon hunter and just like support, you know, big dong DPS players. It's just like such an easy path to high Paragon.
Yes.
That is not a bad... No, minion melee. Never mind. Okay, so we just cranked up the corruption again and reset the timeline. So we're up to 174 now. And we got the boss encounter incoming. We've reset the timeline with that Shade of Orbis kill, and now we got a couple of experience nodes in reach, so that's cool. Let's go pick off any experience nodes that are on the map that I can see. We're picking them off, and then we'll encounter the boss after that. Actually, we don't even really have to tackle that boss if we're just trying to increase the corruption. Really no need. I think the next benchmark for prophecies, I'll have to check that out. I think it's around 200 or 220 even. So I don't think there's any much point in completing a monolith right now. I'll check out my prophecies when we're done this one, if I can remember. Man, this is slaying a lot of enemies for this thing to appear. There we go. Finally. It's got these holy lightning shards. Good night. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I always like to have the option of grouping up too, but I find in D3 for those rare moments when some IRL friends are online anymore to do some blasting with, it just means I now have to compete with people that have 6,000 paragons, so tough ask. Might take another look at that belt.
Yes.
Running out of room in that stash tab. Okay, a couple more experience nodes appeared. We're on an experience run here. Let's go, let's go. Long ass rampage, let's go. No. Actually, I really should go to the observatory, man. I think if I cash in some more favor, I might get that tier 8 reward that is going to drop a lot more exalted gear. Chat, remind me to go to the observatory after to check my prophecies. I keep blasting echoes too fast. Okay, Temple Guardian. Say goodnight. I got a reflective shrine here, so I can just stand in for the most part. Ooh, a cream soda? You know cream sodas, man? Heck yeah. Those are like, I mean, they're not unknown elsewhere, but that's like a really popular thing where I'm from too. People love that cream soda. I'm a fan too. You go get that cream soda. Well, we might get to level 98 tonight. Okay, I'm going to check this. Oh my god, yeah, see, look how close I am. Oh, no, I did already get that. Jeez, I must have already just rang that in. So items that would drop as rare now have a 25% chance of becoming exalted. I did kind of feel like there were some more purple items on the ground. Stolen Lance timeline, which I'm in, 120 corruption. So I do want to kill this boss. Oh, snap. This guy knows A and W. It's wicked. Yeah, then... Okay, I got some 110s and... Stolen Lance. Okay, it's worth killing the boss. $280. Jeez, that feels like a long way off. Okay, I don't even think I need more prophecies. I have rung in that reward. And the only thing I wonder is if I can put more lenses in there, but that won't matter. Yeah, no, I think I'm skipping it out, man. I'm skipping out on the observatory. I got the reward I was looking for. So I can do a couple of things now. If I kill this boss... I don't think it resets the timeline or anything. It just resets the stability. Let me see. So I'll gain 1 when you defeat the boss. Yeah, it doesn't reset the... Okay, let's see if we can kill a 174 boss. What does that feel like? If I have any issues, then I'm just going to push the corruptions and keep blasting echoes. A and W, man, yeah. Which boss is this? Oh, this asshole. Shit. Okay, he's only got 1 ability in phase 2 that you really gotta watch out for. Wow. Considering I'm walking in here with no potions, it's not a good start. I've discovered along the way that this ability, Maul, it actually jumps up in the air for like half a second before he does the slam, and that can dodge abilities, that can dodge deadly abilities. Like, that thing didn't hit me there because I was airborne, so that's become a clever little trick on the Werebear Druid. Would really like to see what this health is at here. It's gonna take a while, boys. Settle in with your cream soda. Oof. This lance will make me a god. The lance's power is We're gonna be listening to a lot of boss talk here. He's gonna run through that little narrative 48 times before we're done with him. I love the visibility in combat here. All these boss abilities that are painful and hurtful if you hit them, but they're also avoidable. You can really telegraph them, which I appreciate that. That's cool. There's a market for that out there, hey? This little intermission is always tough because those holy lightning beam things, they hurt. But we've been trained on those now. And look at them stack up on this. Oh, get out of there. Get out, get out, get out. Almost. Oh, how did he not die? It just transformed him back into human. Whew, come on now. How are there still so many? Man alive, look at them all just follow me. Okay, well, yeah, we're not killing any more bosses at this corruption. I think we just blast some echoes. But I gotta focus up here and get this done. Okay, come on. Get down there, you damn light mage. Finally. Okay, boss is back, but now he's got a real deadly ability. This thing's shit. Okay. That was a case of Maul helping me out. Ah, he dodged me.
This lance will make me a god. The lance's power.
Ah!
I will burn brighter than Raya himself. What are you to a god?
Get out, get out!
Nothing.
Okay, my guy has some extra life and tankiness tonight.
You're just a
It's a slog.
I was supposed to be
Okay.
unstoppable.
So I'm on an amulet drop rate right now for my blessing. Thanks for that, by the way, buddy. I'm glad it looks decent. It's a slog with the Werebear Druid, like I said, but I'm stubborn as all heck. I can increase on rings, belts, gloves, or body armor. What has the highest chance? 74% ring. I mean, that sounds pretty darn good. Can never go wrong with rings, but amulet is also good at 52%. What do you say, chat? Rings or amulets? What do we want to get more of? 74% increased ring drop rate or 52% amulet? 74 ring, 52 amulet. Amulet. Keep current. Keep current. I'm with you, man. I can always use an amulet upgrade. Good choice. Thanks for the help. Alright. Okay, well, that was fun, boss. So now we're at 174 corruption. We'll just keep banging out this experience. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to try to pump up the corruption. If we get one more good gaze that's far away from the starting point, we have a chance to get to 200 corruption on the next Shade of Orbis kill. Could happen. Oh, we got some major danger here. These golems, siege golems, tough as nails. But once again, you can avoid their stuff. I'm just gonna go try to find some enemies that I can kill here quickly, because yeah, here they come. They never stop following you in this game. Should kill them though, you never know. Some prophecies are related to those guys too. There we go. Objective revealed. Oh yeah, look how much more purple loot is dropping. It's definitely that faction reward. Do it, man. Hop on Hammerton. Let's party up. I'll get on an alt. We'll start leveling up. I'm thinking about an alt. I was curious about a warlock. It's just... Man, oh man. This is tough as shit. Is this part of sealing the gate? I don't think I'm going to be able to go without killing this siege, though. Oh, I can't wait for my new keyboard, man. Jesus. Sometimes I'm pressing buttons and it's not doing anything here. As I was shopping on regular old Amazon for keyboards, nothing special, to be honest. It was funny to see that the keys were rated for like 50 million clicks. And I started thinking about that. Holy shit. How many clicks have I done on these keyboards? I think I've had this keyboard and mouse, which is like Razer stuff, probably going on more than 4 years, if I'm honest. 3 years, maybe 3 to 4 years. There's so much more loot now in this bag. Yeah, I already ordered it. It was like a thing on Amazon. A compact keyboard. That was the main thing I wanted, was a compact keyboard. So, this one was, and this isn't sponsored at all. It's one of those red dragons. I've seen that all over the place. I'm like, what is this red dragon? But I don't know, man. I just had the compact style. It had pretty good reviews and value for money. I thought, I'm going to try it, because at the end of the day, I realized, damn it, I'm going to have to be replacing these things much more regularly than I do. Whew. That's not a bad... Yeah, exactly, 10 keyless. Okay. We're going to need to organize some stash space later, but I'm not going to bore any of you here with that. Oh man, that might be something good for the warlock. See, I told you I'm interested in the warlock. I'm starting to keep some gear. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of loot from an echo all of a sudden. And you can tell there because of that prophecy, because you have to have a certain rank with the Circle of Fortune to use that gear. Okay, we're going experience still. So down here, 174. Animals of this echo, show yourselves! Of course, now when you live on an island, you just never know when your package is going to arrive, so I don't always trust the Amazon delivery dates where I live. I'm not going to lie though, they do a pretty amazing job, all things considered, but you gotta get here by boat or plane. Look at the sustain on this grizzly. Like, he goes down low and then just builds right back up without a health potion. That's the kind of... That's how I like learning a game. I don't know what to tell you. Just like a tanky ass melee build. It's not the most efficient or effective, but it helps me learn the game. That's why I'm being stubborn as shit about this grizzly bear. I'll worry about it later. Okay. Ooh, this is only the last experience node on the map right now. I would like many more of those experience nodes, please. Like, we've been blasting almost an hour. And 2.5 bars of experience at 160 plus corruption. I still need 11 million experience to get to the next level. Damn. Yeah, life leech, exactly. Yep, much more purple loot. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, they're fun and in theory, but in the reality of the game, when you have to move to avoid damage and you can't do damage, it's a huge disadvantage. There's some experience, but we're still 2 bars away. Almost 10 mil needed. Oh man, no more experience nodes on this timeline. Well, I guess we'll just start blasting as far away from the starting point as we can then in that case, so... Alright, love walking into a shrine. I'm honestly just gonna stop picking up so much loot. Like, if I can tell it's a piece that I don't need, then at this point, not gonna waste my time managing loot. Just want to get to 100 already. Respec. Some things I'm looking forward to is the arena. I definitely want to try to do one of those endless waves in this game. Actually, I almost want to do that as Swipe Werebear Druid, just to say I did. Come on, show me the objective. I put a way stricter idle filter on as well the other day, so those darker green idols that show up should have pretty decent stats that I'm looking for right now. Yeah, imagine that, an endless wave leaderboard on launch. That's amazing. There's so many things to do in this game, which is I think what's becoming addictive for me. Like, I'm only really just in the empowered monoliths here trying to get 100, but there's going to be a certain freedom once you get to 100 where you don't just have to be worried about grinding XP experience and be able to try out all those other things. Ooh, look at that pile of idols, none of which are the ones I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna leave them all there. I don't got time to look through all those idols. Well, let's just keep getting further out. I guess we'll go for a set item down there. Shred armor and 18% increase health and damage. Maybe this way. Yeah, the arena, I still haven't done any of the T4 dungeons, really, because I think those unlock at level 100. And I bet you that buzz in my pocket is my wife telling me to be quiet. Yeah. I know her too well. Gonna have to go to my nighttime radio voice here. Alright. Back to it. I can probably get away with only picking up my red capital letter loot. That's the stuff I'm really looking for. Oh, I thought he had it there. Oh, I'll always check out some boots. Here we go. Texting and playing at the same time. Oh, you can't click those? Yes, dear. Is it dead? No. This is dad gaming life, guys. That's what it's all about. Okay, I'm done this echo, aren't I? Good stuff. Let's move on. Probably gonna pop a break in a little bit, but I'm feeling good and can do a bit more blasting right now. Awesome, man. Glad to have encouraged you to keep it going. Yeah, see, that's the kind of idol I'm talking about right there. Crit strike multiplier while transformed and bore effect. The strict filter is working. I already got a couple of decent ones there, but not that one. Anything here? Ooh. Not bad little set of boots there.
Yes.
Nothing that gets me out of bed in the morning.
Take care.
The campaign I found pretty long and drawn out. But that's pretty typical of these types of games, especially your first playthrough. But once I was through that and into these monoliths, it was getting a little more interesting. I know a lot of people think that the storyline here is like pretty deep and complex and interesting. For me, it didn't really resonate at all. I barely even remembered like the characters that were involved in the story, or even like the main evil boss that we were trying to fight. I don't know. I didn't find the campaign that engaging of a story. Others may completely disagree with that. But I wasn't playing the game for that. I was trying to get into these monoliths. That's what I knew it was all about. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I think I probably know exactly the ones you're thinking about too, because we've all been there. There are some long runs, yeah, and yeah, running from like that waypoint to waypoint before you unlock the fast travel locations. It's yeah, I need to do more single target damage. Look at all that loot that drops out of that guy. Jeez. He's worth it in the end, though. It's one thing about this game, too, that I've been saying a lot in my videos and on streams and stuff, is just like the rewards on this game are worth the time you put in. Almost always. Almost always. That looked like a good sword. Where did that go? Was it not a sword? Oh, that was what I had equipped. Never mind.
Yes.
Still looking for a gaze now. And or experience tomes. Well, I guess we just gotta keep going far. Okay, we got a waves. Waves, defeat the waves. The one thing I don't understand about these maps is is it intentional that there's nothing on the mini-map? And that you just like know your way around this little area? But I really would appreciate like having a map of this little area. I don't know what's up with that. We're hunting around for some more shrines here. Nothing doing. Jeez, was it just the one experience shrine in this whole map? Guess so. So, what else? What other D4 memes can we talk about? Because week 2 of the gauntlet wasn't looking too great. I mean, the nerve to throw us down in a cave map for like anything to do with speed running and killing things. How are you that tone deaf that we want to be down in that cave system running through tunnels? I don't know. And then obviously what's going on now and getting a lot of coverage is just like the exploits, and call them bugs or exploits, but walking in there with a shrine from the open world. They just cannot help themselves. I think we're gonna spread the love. Even a beacon would be good at this point, but I feel like I'm going too singularly down one path here. Okay, let's keep stacking that modifier. Another waves. Another experience shrine. Well, hey, I'm not going to complain about experience shrines. It's almost exactly what I need. I'm within 2 bars now. 8 million. God, that's going slow. Oh, he didn't even do one run, hey? I tried it out quite a bit, I'd say, the first week on my charge barb, and I think my highest score was like close to 600,000. And I was doing that over and over for a pretty long while, and the score was never improving. And then when like the kind of black boxy mechanics were revealed, that like only certain elites spawn when you press the reset button, and I don't know what else, like just how many points things were worth around the map. I'm a god gamer, please. I'm a casual gaming dad, man. That's my whole identity. This is a hobby. But, no, man. And then when I just started to see some of the strategies emerge, and oh, that was the other thing, shrine buff duration, like how much that became important. Then I spent 300 million, gold re-rolling boots and amulet to have shrine buff duration all of a sudden, and I don't know. I just want a little more than that. And then not to mention logging in yesterday and getting the rewards for all those gauntlets that I run. That was just sad times. Bunch of garbage, rare, and legendary items. Almost a nice sword there. Look at that stun avoidance, 649. Well, there's the amulet blessing coming true right here. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the reaction I was seeing is like, what? Why not some crafting materials? Like, we're also short on Forgotten Souls and like, why do they refuse just to not let us have nice things? I don't know. Like it's gonna break the game or whatever. Your game is already broken, dudes. There's people walking into the gauntlet with shrines from the open world, and you're worried about giving us too many crafting materials or the things we really want? Meanwhile, in this game, we're literally like choosing the rewards we want to receive and then going out and getting them by playing the game as it's intended to be played. I don't know. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Higher difficulty, more power, more rewards? You don't say. Wow, what a novel concept. Ah. Ooh, there's a nice helm on the ground, that red capital letters. It could mean a number of things, but the thing that I am really hoping for is a +3 to Werebear. So we're gonna check this out now. Pick it up. Oh, it's just a blue item. Never mind. It was a +1 to Werebear, but I was hoping that would be purple. I'm going to shatter that one too. I seem to have a pretty nice relic here. Not gonna lie, that's dropped the other day, and it's got, can I get more swipe on it, by the way? No, I don't. Oh, it's already tier 5. Yeah. So in order for swipe or werebear form to be +3, it has to be that that purple affix, the tier 6 or 7. Okay, cool. That was fun. Yeah, they're starting to become too much loot to be dealing with it all. So I guess with this one, I'll just shatter it. Oh my gosh. That was almost a disaster. I had my equipped relic in the forge with a shatter stone in there. Okay, where are you, gaze? Well, there's another experience tome. Let's go. God, what do you have to do to get experience in this game, or to get a level? At this stage, it's a lot. I mean, I guess I could have been pushing up the corruption much higher, much sooner, but I mean, things are already pretty sticky. When I get one of these, like, boss-type enemies, I'm standing here for a good while trying to finish him. Let's go. Right to the objective. Let's go. Right there, all the way, all the way. Oh, that feels good. Ah, why can't all rampages be that long and straight? Okay, this is definitely one of the issues with the game right now, is this foreground foliage that gets in the way sometimes. Like, we can't have that. We can't be having combat through a palm tree right now on 174 corruption. That's not good gameplay here. 11th hour. Get rid of these palm trees. Oh, I wonder if zooming in. Oh, maybe I just need to learn how to play the game. Oh my gosh, there we go. Yeah, forget what I said, 11th hour. We all good. We all good. Still, I don't want to be battling the foreground, but that's a good solution. Glad we thought of that. Ooh. Oh, shit. Those are pretty good stats. The attunement, and then you get a lot of resistance and the crit. That's going to be a little keeper. The rest can go. Nice bit of... That must have been a prophecy fulfilled or something there with all those runes of shattering.
Take care.
Man, running out of stash space there on that tab. Not stash space, just that tab. Okay, experience tome. After this one, I'm going to take a break. I need a little fresh air, refresher, stand up and stretch. So let's get some... One last bit of experience. Damn, I couldn't even gain a level in the first almost 90 minutes of the stream, and I was already halfway through 97. So, like, you're talking 3 hours to gain a level, and I've still got 2 more levels. Shit, it's gonna be the weekend before I'm level 100 already. Ooh, this is hurting. Ouch. No, thank you. Those things always get me good, man. Those sandy poison tornado things. Haste will help me out. Oh my gosh, they hurt so bad. But now I'm interested in on all this loot. And I just have to stay and kill them. Okay, he finds his way through. My gosh, look at the ground, boys. Look at the ground. See what I mean? It was hard, it was challenging, I didn't like being there. But I feel adequately rewarded for that challenge. No, I don't think there's really much that I want to look at there, to be honest, but it was fun as hell. Okay, I'm done killing these things. Let's go. Oh boy. This is going to hurt. Oh my gosh, how many of those things are hanging around? Jesus. No potions. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. And it wasn't even those things that killed me, it was explosive javelins that were being thrown. I did not triage that threat very well. Well, there goes that experience, Tom. That hurts. But listen, I gotta take a little break right now. It's probably gonna be about 10 mins. Yeah, no, it's just way too many enemies that were hurting way too bad in both melee and from ranged especially, so got myself into trouble there. This boot's looking fine.
Yes.
Well, listen, I know for you DSF it's late, and if I don't see you on the other side of this break, thanks a lot for tuning in and checking that out. And for the rest of you, hey, what's up? 3 more of yous here. I'm just about to break for 10 minutes, so I'll be back, and we're going to keep blasting these empowered monoliths, try to get this one to corruption level 200 on the Werebear Druid. But as we just saw, hitting a bit of a wall in some circumstances. So anyways, I will break for 10 and see you guys on the flip side. Hey y'all, I'm back, and we got night mode engaged here. So let's get back to it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I can't thank you all enough. Just curious, chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how was your day? I'm gonna kick it off. I'm gonna go with a solid 8. Solid 8. It was probably a 7 before the stream started. But, playing this game right now and chatting it up is, definitely making my day better. Okay, well, last we saw, we fucked up an experienced home there. And now we gotta just keep getting further away from the center, trying to locate this gaze. So I think from where we were last time that I better start paying a little more attention to the modifiers. So yeah, increased health and damage. That was another part of the problem last time. I need to find a decent way to move here. Maybe that is still the best way, and forego the rewards. No, glancing blow. Good, good, we're off. We're in the night shift of the stream. See if I can push for another 90 minutes or so. I mean, I think we're definitely gonna ding 98 on the night shift. But man, is that gonna be a slog to get to Wayne Gretzky, if you know what I'm talking about. Ooh. We took a good chunk of the map there. Yeah, 18% health and damage on top of this corruption is a problem. Look at those ranged missiles just melting my health. And this is going to be a fight here with all this. Yeah, I gotta remember my old motto. Oh yeah, back at it again. Okay. Whew. Man, I hold my breath still through some of these encounters, which I think is an awesome thing. There's probably an argument that I should be blasting a little more and it shouldn't be this sticky on this much corruption. But I'm a stubborn bugger. Looks like some nice paladin gloves there. Crusader gauntlets. Yeah, there's nice gloves. I'm just gonna throw these in some stash somewhere.
Yes. Okay.
Back at it again. I was asking on chat how you'd rate your day, 1 to 10. I gave mine an 8. It's a good day. Alright, keep moving. Uh-oh, stuck. No potions. Ooh. Wowzers. This game's intense. Yeah, 7 or 8. Nice. I'm taking that every day. I think what I've learned about days over extended period of time, though, I've used this app at work, and every day it reminds me just to rate my day, which is basically on a scale of +2 to -2. And you can do that every day, and it's a very simple habit and task. But what I've learned over that time of tracking it is, even when you're on a run of minus days, you always get back around to having plus days eventually. So it's a good reminder, you know? Just stick it out, no matter what's going on. You might have a couple bad days, but good ones are coming over time. The ebbs and flows of life. That's your dad advice for tonight, boys. Now I better pay attention to not getting killed. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Man, oh man, I don't even know what to say about that situation there. Oh, I'm in a corner. I'm just gonna tank it. A potion would be nice. There we go. Dad Vice is the best vice. Man, we gotta get some t-shirts printed here. Sup, critic? Yeah, well, that tool that I used, by the way, it's actually built into Microsoft Teams. It's called Viva, I think, Viva Insights or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe your workplace also subscribes to that part of the product. Maybe Microsoft will sponsor my next video. But it basically gives you insights on your work habits and things like that as you're using the Microsoft suite of products, and can do some cool little stuff like that. So, hey, take care of yourself, boys. It's a tough world out there. Whew. Okay, well, I'll tell you one thing. As this echo starts to come to a close, I'm making an argument here that the difficulty's too high. When you play these games a lot, you know that you should be crushing the game. So it's cool and all that I'm pushing the corruption a bit higher and gaining more experience, but I'm also killing less and it's taking me longer to kill. So I legitimately think I'm gonna have to change it up a bit, because it's hindering my goals here. Nothing doing. Alright, so I think I've never tried this before, but I think there's some node on the monolith that allows me to reduce the corruption a little bit. So we're gonna try that out. First time ever, live on stream. This thing right here. Completing this echo resets this timeline's web of echoes. Okay, interesting. Because that would also be preferable as well. And then hopefully we can go on a nice run of experience nodes. However, the stability, active modifiers, and quest echo progress persist. Good, so I can still kill the boss if I want to. And completing this echo also cleanses this timeline of some or all of its corruption. Some or all? Well, I don't want all. So, like, what are the chances of that happening? Well, we're about to find out. We're going for some reduction in corruption here. Not all. Not all. All would kind of feel like a disaster after building it up to this point. What? A sanctuary guardian. This is where the Werebear Druid does not shine. Single target damage. My word, 2 sanctuary gardens. So nice, he spawned twice. A third joins the party. Wow, is there like some frickin' portal that I have to shut down here? Oh my god, there's still one more on top of this. I hope it's not like you lose as much corruption as these guardians that you kill, and I'm just sitting here spam killing them all or some shit. Okay, tell me, for the love of God, this is the last one. Nope. Okay. What do we have here? Look at this view. Look at this camera angle. Damn, boys, I think this calls for a screenshot. Click. Alright. What's going on here? Oh, choose how much corruption to cleanse. Damn it. I forgot how much it had. Was it 174 or something? I think it was 174. I bet you if I watch... So 174. If I take that down to 154, I think that's good for now. 69. Yeah, it was 69 at some point. And then... Oh no. Yeah, 69 subscribers. Yeah, that shit is growing, man. I'm loving that. It's like ticking up every once in a while, but still looking for the breakthrough. 69, but yeah, this I think this monolith had 169 corruption at some point or some shit like that, and there were 69 subscribers. So okay, we're reducing it by 20. Oh, there we go. It says it 174 to 154. I think that's good. Let's see how that feels. Whoa, zoomed in. Thanks so much for tuning in and chatting tonight, buddy. It was so fun hanging out, man. Come by anytime. And don't forget to check out the highlights for this. I'm going to clip them together and post them. Gonna be fun times. Appreciate it, man. Always. Okay, here we go. Reset Echo, and I see 1 experience tome on here. We're at 154 corruption. Let's start blasting. I think we were getting a bit ahead of ourselves there on increasing the corruption. But the good news is this werebear will be able to take it. But let's start feeling the power. Okay, 154 better, but it could still be a little more buttery. Alright. Yeah, now we're going. It's definitely not hurting as much. That's the main thing. I'm gonna do a proper review of this game too. That's gonna be one of my upcoming videos. I've got 100+ hours into the game now, so I think it's fair. I want to get to level 100 though, but I think I've designed a pretty nice little scoring system for reviewing games from a casual gaming dad perspective. So I'm looking forward to unveiling that and starting to review some games over time using that scoring system and see how they all stack up and which game is the best to play. Which game should you play as a casual gaming dad?
Yes.
Or a casual gaming adult? Oh, did I want that sword? No. Okay, here's some experience. Let's go. And it leads right to another one. It's what we want to see when we reset the timeline. Nice. Walk into a hay shrine, but this right here is, I think, got to be one of the worst maps for a Werebear Druid in particular. Too many tight turns. You can't have it all the time. Can't get those long rampages off here. You all good, Critic? What you been playing lately? Been into any games or anything? No.
Yes. Take care.
All right, nice. Look at all these experience tomes opening up here. This is just what we want to see. Let's get to level 98, shall we? Let's do this. Basically, one more bar of experience left. $4.5 mil. I hear you, man. I've been in some slumps like that before, too. You just go back to ye old faithfuls, hey? Yeah, I can remember some StarCraft boxes of CDs in the bedroom growing up. I think that's what's part of this game, though, and what's keeping me interested. I've talked about it a little bit before, so stop me if you heard it, but it's there's an idea out there that, like, as you get older, you just start losing interest a little more in games, but the category of games that stays interesting the longest is strategy games. Like, if you think like Civilization and, well, even StarCraft 2 to a certain extent. Yes. Those are the ones that your mind tends to gravitate towards even later in life. But that's what I feel like this monolith system provides, is a bit of strategy to an otherwise very grindy game. And I think that's part of what's really interesting about it to me. Alright, let's keep rocking that XP. I think these next bunch of XP nodes are going to get me there. I need about 3/4 of a bar. Bronze level joke, yeah, we're washed up with chronic wrist injuries. I don't know if you were catching my conversation before about getting new keyboards and what was going on with that. But to think that I'm even closer, have more likely exceeded 50 million clicks on these keys. Oh my god. It's no wonder I gotta hit my elbows with massage gun every morning. Oh, dad life. Dad gaming life. Ooh, that moved the needle. See that? Now at half a bar. So those tomes are OP. Alright. moving on. Let's get to 98, shall we? So I see 2 more experience nodes on the map, but each one I gotta go through another one to get there. So let's do it. Ooh, we got a siege golem. Oh yeah, that's that's a good point, man. That's a good point. I'm actually planning to upgrade the setup a little bit and shortly. So that is not a bad call actually at all. I was thinking about doing something like that. But the other thing that is triggered in my mind when you mention that is this secret lab chair, which is an alright chair. It's I'd probably want something a little softer for super extended gaming sessions, but I don't really have those all the time. But you can, I got like the base chair. There are upgrades that you can make, and one of the upgrades is like a soft gel armrest, and I could see that being hugely beneficial for this chair. But they make you pay for it. It's an upgrade. And I also want to get the rollerblade wheels that they have. Let's try to get right. Oh no, not gonna happen. Love one more nice long rampage before we call it a night. Oh man, that's a whole new element I could bring to my my perspective is a safety guy. I totally forgot about that, man. I've separated myself so much from that now that I almost forget it's a part of me. You'll appreciate this story, but my daughter has been into skating quite a bit and learning how to skate like every good Canadian kid should. And as you get older, and especially after you have kids, you realize what happens is your tolerance for risk goes way down as you age like that. So
Yes.
I haven't been skating or on the ice for years myself, and we've been out there a couple times, and the first few times the arena wasn't too busy. The last time it was chaotic, and all I can think was like, oh my god, look at all these blades on people's feet that are just flinging around all over the place. I couldn't even deal with public skating anymore, man. Hell yeah, you know what? Not gonna lie, like, had some repetitive strain injuries related to gaming, and gotta say, that's a pretty embarrassing conversation to have with your physiotherapist. Like, oh yeah, what seems to be the problem today? It's like, oh, I've been playing a game for 60 hours this week, and my elbow's in severe pain. Anyways, they fix you up pretty good. But I legit have some tips about that because I've learned along the way. There's some stretches that you got to do and some treatments and prep if you're going to be serious about this. So I'll show you in a second, man. Some of my tools of the trade. Let's get to level 98 first, and then I'll reveal my top ergonomic tips for dad gamers. Ooh, we got a crystal sword. Ooh. Looks sweet. Oh my god, yeah, like... I tell you, some of these pros, they must be hiding... These pros and streamers, they must be hiding their pain pretty well, or they're still too young. But it, like you said, it can happen even when you're young. I mean, this stretching routine that I had found in this website, it was all for competitive gamers. And then for them to prep for their tournaments and stuff. It's no joke. Ooh, this was almost good. I gotta keep my eye out for these crystal swords because they have triple implicit affixes at the top there, which sound very powerful. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You gotta go the opposite way.
Yes.
See, this guy knows. You know. You're only ever going the one direction when you're pressing these keys and the mouse. My god, I still did not hit level 98, but I need 166,000 experience. It's a real tough world out here, man, for these casual gaming dads. I wish people would understand. You know, we're so marginalized by society. We're really struggling here with repetitive strain injuries and trying to find the time to do what we love. But there's no one there to support us. Oh, look at this rampage. Woo! Oh, that feels good. Across the whole map. That's just so satisfying. Oh, so is opening a chest and all that loot falling on the ground. I know, that's what I'm thinking, man. There's a whole generation of people trying to be YouTube gaming stars. Man. I don't know, man. This is why I was thinking and I was saying to you, that channel name Dad Quest, I feel like it really says it all. There we go, level 98, finally, holy shoot. That was such a grind from level 97. Let's finish this echo. Well, vote me in. YouTube gaming community, I will be your health and safety ambassador. I will pledge to make sure that you never have to stop gaming from repetitive strain injuries. Actually, no, that's not... I don't guarantee shit. I'm not putting my ass on the line for that. But I will be your ambassador. I will help you out. Okay, look at that, folks. Level 98. The echo's done. Just a bunch of shit loot in the inventory. But let's see what's on tap for these passives right now. These passive points are incredibly powerful, so every point makes a huge impact, and I think the only thing I'm working on here... Oh yeah, there's 1 point left to go into Boarheart on the Beastmaster tree. But I think right now, I somehow missed this the first time around. I had to respec, but I didn't have any points in Impervious for a while, so I'm working that up to 5, and I think that's more important. Alright, cool, man. Spending the... So level 98. We push some corruption as high as we can go. We can keep it up there too, but it just wasn't working out for the experience. But as promised, I'm going to give you the first take of the ergonomic tips and tricks and tools. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so first thing, resistance band. Here we go. You know, you gotta stretch it out. You gotta stretch it out. You gotta, as Critic knows, you gotta use the opposite force. So that's the first one, resistance band. Get that and get that on the go. Whenever you're on a loading screen, which fortunately this game doesn't have too many of, grab the resistance band, give it a go. Next thing, massage gun. Get right in there on those elbows. Activate that. Get right in there. Don't be afraid to dig in. Keep that charged and keep it by your desk. Second tip, massage gun, resistance band. Third thing, you gotta get the finger bands. This isn't even sponsored, but you gotta get the finger bands. They're not brass knuckles. It's resistance bands for your fingers. Boom. I'm looking out for you, YouTube gaming community. Get your massage gun, your finger bands, and your resistance bands. Do it all at once. You can probably find a way. Look, do it all at once. It's maximum pain relief. No, but I'm showing them off. Look how much airplay I'm giving these to 2 viewers. There it is. 1.0 version of Gaming Dad's ergonomic advice as the official elected ambassador for health and safety of the YouTube gaming community. Thanks all for checking it out tonight. I'm going to call it here. It was a blast. We got to level 98. We pushed the corruption. We chatted it up, and we started the health and safety gaming dad angle. Love it. I had a blast. The stream turned my day from a 7 to an 8. Use promo code SAFEDAD. I love it, man. We already got some hashtags going from tonight. Dadvice, SafeDad. This is brilliant, man. Thanks for hanging out, Critic, as always, and everyone else tuning in. Don't forget to check out the clipped up stream highlights when they come out in a couple of days in time for the weekend or maybe Sunday. It's always a good day to post those, so check that out for some good laughs, and we'll see you all around.